Lapeer Road Pond.
I don't see jumping here.
I know it's not on there, but I'll just put it on the agenda, because then it makes me also question about, oh, the other pond, it was Torello's, and I don't remember
Yeah.
when that was supposed to come back. That
Yes.
would have been in, where was his ad? Torello was doing it. It was off of Allen Road, wasn't it?
Yes.
This one was Gillette was the contractor.
Yes.
I can't think of that. And then this one was Torello was the, so I read this, can I butt it? I'm confused about Atkins Meadow. It's all of the condo bylaws and non-condo bylaws.
I don't know.
There isn't that, I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
that's my comment. This, are we taking this off?
Yeah, that's him. This one and this one are the same.
But it says, it says take teacher off of,
Yeah.
these
Yep.
are not the same.
Yeah. They're the same.
No,
He's-
isn't this Griswold Road?
Mm-hmm. That and this guy.
This is not, this is the one at Water Street and,
No, that's him right there. He's the one and the same. Yeah. This is the guy that's not here.
I know, where's Scott?
Are we ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mr. Orr,
Here.
Mr. Barrett,
Here.
Mr. Lukers, Mr. Miller,
Here.
Ms. Henry, Mr. Howard, and Mr. Tuttle.
Here. And we have the gentleman that's taking Neil's spot is he here?
I think it was supposed to be
That's
Phil
what she's
Porter.
asking, that's what she's trying to find out.
Okay, we'll just keep it moving, Bill.
No.
That's a no. Okay. We'll do our best.
Okay.
Now, we do have,
Oh, this,
So we're all set.
you want to change the agenda, Michelle? She had to make a correction.
For what?
You want to make that correction, or?
Oh, yeah, yeah. For, under C, Atkins Meadows should not have Telto next to it.
right.
So I would like to remove that.
Okay, and then I know we don't have any items, but just for the purposes of the meeting minutes and flow, I have two requests to put under old business by reading the meeting minutes. It has to do with the pond, so as a result, I'll make the motion to approve the agenda with the following amendments, that being removing Telto under 3C, and then adding under old business B and C, Lapeer Road Pond, which Gillette was the contractor, and then the Allen Road Pond, which was Torello was the contractor. I don't remember the property owners, so.
Washington, I think was the peer, Steve Washington.
Okay. I don't, and then the Allen Road, I don't know who that.
Allen Road,
It was near Angel, or,
yeah,
no, not, oh, the last name was English?
It was at the end of,
Burma, Burma, yeah.
So. Do I have a second to that?
a second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Approval of the minutes from October 28th.
Well, wait a minute, before we do the, because I read the meeting minutes in regards to Sparlingville Baptist Church. I know we weren't here, I'm out of order, Mr. Chair, but we weren't here in November and we weren't here in December. But should that be added too? Is there anything?
so that's why I didn't add anything, there is nothing said that they were gonna do some transitioning.
Okay, but just for consistency, can I go back to the agenda and can we add them? And to put them on next month's agenda too? You know, sorry, guys. So that would be 4D, Sparlingville Baptist. If that's all right, Mr. Chair, and,
Yes.
Yep.
Okay with you?
Yep.
Okay.
and then with the minutes, I'll move to approve just one correction, that being under, the pond section, reclamation bond. I don't know what an acclamation bond is. That's all right.
I probably.
It's probably autocorrect, yeah.
And also the contractor, they have Matt Colette stuff, Matt Gillette.
In that same section, Mr.
Yes.
Tuttle?
In 3, in the center,
was that?
the center paragraph there in 3.
Yeah, page 3, center paragraph.
For the public hearing, the center paragraph about public
Yeah.
hearing.
Yeah?
The second from the last line, it says Matt Colette instead of Matt Gillette.
Oh, okay. And then there's a typo for Lapeer.
And I have a motion to accept with a change.
I make a motion to accept the minutes as printed, except for the changes.
And a second.
I'll support.
Have a motion to change and a motion to accept and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Any other corrections or? If not, I'll take the motion to accept the minutes as printed with changes.
Are you good, Bill?
Can I have a
We're ready.
motion to accept the rest?
Mr. Tuttle did it and I supported.
We already did that, yeah.
Okay. So moving on. New business. Timber Meadows. We're looking for final approval, are we?
That's correct.
Okay, would you step up to the podium, please? Tell us what you're finally looking for.
Need to put anything on, I've got some of the stuff on.
Yeah, and they all have them too, right? I'm Bernie Telto from ProTel Development, Timber Meadows. We already were here to get site plan approval. We're here to get final site plan approval now, and we only made a couple little minor changes to the plans. We changed the phase lines a little bit, and we didn't really add or subtract any units. We just, instead of having 3 duplex units along Griswold, we now have 5. And, but with the interior, we deleted them off the interior. They just now come out to Griswold Road. And in a nutshell, that is it.
Yeah, I was just wondering. So in regards to the plan, am I on it? With regards to the plans that we received, how are we distinguishing these from the original set that was? That's my question being, are you changing, did you change it via the phase numbers? Did you change it by, I didn't see
Yeah,
a
the phase
date?
lines, the phase lines changed, yes. Phase
Right.
1 is now the 5 duplexes or dual families that comes off of Griswold. That is phase 1.
Okay.
That's it, that's phase one complete.
Okay. My follow-up question, this is not for you, this is for Becky and Michelle, being, we got an email in the packet, but we don't have a letter from the township's engineer stating that they reviewed and have no problems. I'm gonna use it as revisions for approval dated 1/20/2025. So are we gonna get that letter?
Double check and making sure you.
Because her email's dated January 21st. That's in our packet.
That's in the packet.
Right, but there's no formal letter.
That would have come from PCE.
PCE, yes, because Aaron Jones is on this email.
So you're concerned that what they have worked up before is now different because of changing the position of 3 units, 2 units, 2 units?
Mr. Tuttle, it's just an overall comment being, we have plans now that are dated changed,
Oh.
1/20/2025. Where's the engineering letter that states that
The
these
one-
were reviewed?
Yeah.
These plans as of dated 1/20/25 were reviewed, and they're good to go.
Is this the engineer? Is that the engineer?
My engineer, BMJ, made all the changes that Aaron wanted. and,
Okay.
um,
But usually we get the letter, and it's signed by her on letterhead, and I don't have it. I mean, it's not, I shouldn't say, let me rephrase, it's not in the packet. Because usually the motion would be approved based on the letter dated X from PCE.
There are a lot of PCEs going back
Mhm.
and forth, so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't,
I don't have access to them either, they kind of bypassed me on that. So the BMJ, Phil Porty.
I'm just,
So the
because of
date-
the dates of your plans and the dates of this email, I doubt there's a letter. That's why I asked this question.
Oh, yeah, because,
The plans
This
are
is dated
what?
1/20. There's no way that, that's why I asking these questions.
But this is of 25, it's a year ago.
Oh, okay, then, yeah, that's from, okay, then never mind, Mr. Tuttle corrected me. Where's the letter?
so nothing changed from the last meeting, right? Would it have been in the last meeting's packet?
My recollection is there was a verbal comments made about this change about duplex sizes and phases and stuff. That was a verbal update that we got. I don't remember seeing anything formally on a letter saying this is good to go, reviewed and approved.
I have Neil on the phone.
Uh-huh.
And he said that Scott could verbally approve it.
Right, see, there's no letter.
So then we can get the letter tomorrow. Oh, thank you.
You will have that letter in hand tomorrow?
We'll have the letter in hand tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or I'll get it to Scott for it.
So what do you, I know you don't want to be here in 30 days, but what are you planning on wanting to do within the 30 days that are requiring final approval? Because I believe you have tentative approval right now. And an extension was granted to you also, because more than a year was passed on your original site plan. So what are you needing a final approval that would provide hiccup within the next 30 days?
I just want to have the green light to start planning and you know, if you
Because
want to
we've
get
done
going.
tentative approvals before.
But until you get the official green light, it's hard to plan and, you know, there's a lot of planning that goes into this.
But you're saying if we
don't have a letter.
tentatively approve it tonight, tomorrow you could hit the green light is there. When
Yeah, I don't know what the letter
is
says.
given to them.
We have Scott who owns PCB.
Yeah.
If we get his verbal approval, then we will have the letter in hand tomorrow.
What,
And we'll-
what he wants to know what's gonna be in the letter. Correct?
Yeah, what's gonna be in the letter? Is there any conditions?
I don't know, I'm not working
Right.
on plans personally. I'll have to get with Eric.
Because he wants non-conditional approval.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's only fair.
Right.
And if he has,
If we get, if your motion is a non-conditional letter, then that we receive, Scott gives us approval, and then that we're gonna be receiving a non-conditional letter, that would be our green light, so then I can give Bernie a call tomorrow, and we can move forward as a condition.
Well, the letter, I mean, there's email saying there is an issue with the new water main will connect to Griswold, approvable except for the issue with how the new water main will connect to the Griswold water main. We need to work that out with the road commission. So are you guys having that meeting in the next 30 days? Because it must not be on the plans.
Neil is working with that, and it will be resolved.
Okay, they have you already have drain commission approval and working on road commission and soil erosion, is that accurate?
That's correct.
so you
And
won't,
as for the one you're talking about, connection to the existing,
Yep.
I've been doing this a long time, and that's kind of a thing that, until you dig it up in the middle of the road, no one knows what's exactly there.
But what does your
That
current
could very
plan
well
say
change.
that, what is your current plan stating that you want us to approve and we don't have? That's my issue.
you won't know what's in the ground until you see it. Correct?
Likely,
Right, but your plans have something on it, what does it say?
I don't think it's a township issue with the water main hookup. It's
Okay,
a-
you're
it's a
skirting around
road
my
commission.
questions. You want us to approve a site plan that has a water connection in it. I don't have that, and I have just an email that says that's an issue. So what does your site plan say?
I believe it was Aaron from your office said that it has to be worked out with the road commission.
Okay, but what does your drawings show? Something's on your drawing, because she reviewed it, and she's saying there's an issue with it.
It says to hook up to the cross in the road.
Okay,
That's an existing cross.
okay. Then the other question is, you're wanting phases. Does your site plan, it indicates phases, do you have timelines? Or are you wanting open-ended phasing? Because that has been an issue here.
Yes, I have phase lines, and right now, we're only doing phase one.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Right, so in regards to phase one, how long is that? What is your proposed timeline regarding that? And then I saw the plans, you're up to 5 phases?
Yeah.
4 or 5 phases? How long are you expecting currently?
I don't think anyone has a crystal ball.
Nope, this is not my first rodeo. And these are very generic answers with no accountability to them. We dealt with this issue in regards to Edward Lanes. where, and we also dealt with this issue with the manufactured park in Lapeer. You want this open-ended issue, 10 years comes, 15 years comes, and you want to use this site plan that's so old. So where is the accountability associated with, what is the plan of attack? Is phase one, is it phase two? Is that within 2 years, 3 years in regards to? Because then that's the give and take in regards to the township and the developer in accountability. Because then that's the date. If you don't meet it, then there's an incentive, or should be an incentive, that then you have to come back and say, hey, things aren't working out, I need an extension. And not this open-ended where you're gonna come back 10 years and say, well, I'm only on phase two. So there needs to be this give and take in accountability. So do you have a timeline in your phases, or is it just
Yeah.
open-ended?
Phase one will take 2 to 3 years and then move to phase two. Phase two could take 5 to 7 years.
What does your
to fill
site plan say, which I do not have in front of me?
The site plan does not have timelines like that on it.
Okay,
That you're asking,
but that doesn't not mean that we cannot approve it with that condition.
We have never, well, I can't say that. I
Yeah.
have never been involved in anything that we've approved with timelines.
Yeah, we have though.
We have.
But as a builder, that's kind of insane. You
it's
don't know.
economic issues.
Yeah, you don't know how.
This is what we,
time's
this
gonna-
is the, Mr. Tuttle, this is the experience that we had. And Mr. Orr can correct me if I'm wrong. The ordinance states if you put in the infrastructure for all of your stuff, you're good to go.
Yes.
However, we've had site plans before us where that's not what the developer did. They only put the infrastructure in for phase one.
They did.
And then 5 years later, they came and they're like, well, I want to do phase two now. And then we have said, no, the ordinance has changed, you need to do X, Y, and Z. And then they said, no, that's not what you approved in the site plan. And we went back and forth in regards to that. And that also included taps with that project.
And the site plan was only good for so long.
Right.
And without without phase one or whatever being done, how can you approve phase two without site plan for phase one being done? Because it was promised to be done in a certain length of time, and it wasn't. He just wants to keep moving on. That'd be like, we approve, not you specifically,
No.
but when somebody comes through and, well, I want to build a subdivision, they go through and put all the roads in, and then they'll just build a house here, one there. I've seen that done so many times, and then everything just sits still.
Ours was, like, the road was dead end. And our argument is, why didn't you put the whole road in? Then you wouldn't have a problem. And I've heard this before. The answer was, well, I didn't want to put the money into it
It costs,
because it costs too much.
I know, but then
yeah.
you're stifling someone's ability to make a living by causing him to put all the plumbing in to begin with. And
I didn't choose
are
the
they still
profession.
making you do the $1 million, so the cash bond, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before,
Phase one doesn't have any of that, though.
right,
Right. Because you're on the front, you're on Wadham's frontage, correct?
Griswold.
Wadham's or
He's
Griswold?
on Griswold,
Chris Griswold.
Right, so,
and he wants 2 years. So,
that's no difference than the subdivision in Fort Gratiot that's sent there empty off of Craft Road, but all the roads were in there. Providence or
Yeah.
Provincial?
something, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can't sell the houses, you're not gonna build the house.
But all the infrastructure was put in
Yeah, but still, if you can't
because
sell.
they probably have a similar rule that we do.
Hmm.
So,
Okay, so,
yeah. Yeah.
He said to give him a year, and after a year, then he can come back. Like we can always.
He already has. What do you,
he does have that now.
he already has it now.
Okay.
That was last 2 meetings ago.
We got 10 months.
So he already has a.
He's got 10 months.
So, what's up with this? I'm gonna put you on speaker.
He has the extension for,
Oh, 6 months, it was 6 months.
you guys approved 6 months, June 30th.
Yeah.
All right, Neil, you can talk.
We always gave a year, and then they come back after a year and see what the progress is. We're not gonna have any developers if we don't help rather than hinder. So, we've always given Chedester, Stein,
He came
a
back.
year, and they always came back with a letter,
No, they did not,
Showed their
Neil.
showed their progress.
I don't agree with that comment, Neil. That is not, I don't agree with
Well,
that.
that's, you can disagree with me, but.
Yeah, Chedester, and they came back when we revoked their sewer taps, because their plans were so old.
No, that's correct, if they're too old, if
Yes.
they've changed.
Yeah, what's his
If
name
we
down the
changed the
road?
regulations from sizes,
Yes.
that's what happened.
And Lapeer Road.
They got changed in 2007, they got
Yep.
changed. And that was the reason that we denied them, because they didn't meet the square footage. We're not planning on changing that with our master plan, so why would we deny somebody who's trying to build in our area, and rather than make it difficult? That's just my point.
Mm-hmm.
Are sewer taps first come, first served?
Yes, they are.
Unless that's a new policy. Because back in the day, there was site plans on file that had
I
water
have
and
them.
sewer
I have
taps
every one of them.
allocated to them, and we revoked them, and they were all in this room upset with us.
Oh, boy.
You have a developer there who wants to develop in our area. You would think you would want to work with them. That's just my point of view. And he's done it in the past in other municipalities, and I would hate to have him go elsewhere.
So what do I need? You gotta tell me, what do I need for site plan approval? Final site plan approval? Other than the letter from, PCE?
Right.
You meet the
I don't know what the letter
requirements.
says.
But if the letter said that the project meets all our requirements.
Then you're good to go, Mr. Tuttle,
but
in my
then-
opinion.
But then you're asking about timelines too.
Correct.
But do we have the right to even ask timelines?
Yes, we do.
And do we want to do that? I know I don't want to do that. Because he does not know what the economics is going to be in 5 years. And that's,
So-
and so if you have a timeline, you must keep building houses even though this is going to
No.
run you out of business.
That's not how our ordinance is written. Our ordinance
Is our,
is
is our
written.
orders written that we have to give them, have to have timelines?
No, but it is a condition that we have the ability to do, Mr. Tuttle. Our ordinance is written, if the infrastructure is put in, we're done. Like, but we're playing,
They're gonna put it in phases. And once they get 70% of phase one done, then they would start the second phase. But why would you hold him over a barrel, over what we don't know as far as economics? If he sells them.
I do not want to live Edward Lanes again, where that was the same argument that I had heard from that developer. Economics has changed, so I'm going to change phase 2 or 3 with smaller houses. That first phase came in here roaring, saying, how dare you do that? You can't do that. And that was this is the same argument that developer came in with. Well, I'm not gonna pay because I didn't have the money and the economics was terrible. So,
And
I'm
it's
just,
filled now. There's 2 lots left in there.
yes, and when did that start, Neil? And what year is it today? When did that development start, Neil?
We don't have the population.
Neil,
Macomb and
you're not answering my
Rochester
question.
has.
Neil, you're,
We don't have the money, the capital, so.
that's
you have
not
to
my
work with
question.
people.
My question is, when did that development start? What year did that start?
I'd have to look.
Correct, right.
It took all of 10 years to build that subdivision.
It was more than 10 years, because I've been on this board for near 16, and it started before me.
Okay. So, what's your point?
My point is that fair to the community to give someone a blank check for 20-plus years?
You're not giving no one a check.
So,
Yeah.
I'm the one that's coming up with the money.
so blank approval, let me rephrase, blank approval for 20 years.
You're given approval on the site plan. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with giving approval of a site plan that's cost him $30,000-$40,000 to do? And it meets our qualifications. This the timeline? Is that what the holdup is?
This is being handled administratively a little shaky, because we don't have the documents here. You're asking for approval of documents that are not here. I've lived this before. I don't feel comfortable
We
doing
have
this.
Okay, don't scare Scott away, our new engineer, please.
I'm just telling you my experience.
You know, he just came on board with a new company and bought, and anything you need from Bernie, he'll work with PCE to get anything. So
How long would it take to get you the letter?
call for the vote.
Like I said, I haven't looked at the plans and whatnot, but dive into that tomorrow. So I'll see what we do tomorrow. You know, if it's down to this last little thing, it should go pretty quickly. Like I said, I haven't looked at them, so I'm not sure. I'll do my best.
What was the question, Scott?
How long will it take him to get that letter to us?
Oh.
And you're saying two years for phase one? That's what you said?
Approximately. I'm not
Approximately.
putting nothing in writing.
Well, I didn't say you had to.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's two and a half buildings.
70% would be, what, year and 6 months?
In 3 years, all 10 units should be built, yes.
Okay. Then 3 years?
Don't put a timeline on it, though.
Oh, well, he said 2 years to begin with.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Especially if the township is not in favor of it, that's not a good selling point.
so if you had the letter and a,
No, I've said my piece in regards to, I've been put in these positions before without
Yeah, I
the
know, so am I.
documentation and
It's-
approval. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna have that experience again.
Can we give a verbal approval as long as the letter states that it meets all qualifications from the township?
In theory, yes, Becky, but that doesn't mean we'll see the letter, or the letter won't be shown to us, and we still won't know what the letter says. That's just been my experience, like, with this kind of stuff. And he does have tentative approval already. And he has until June. That was granted 2 months ago.
Scott, do you think that we could get some type of letter as of tomorrow?
well, he said he'd do his best.
Yeah.
He said he'd do his
Yeah.
best.
Would Neil have worked with at all
give that final approval without him being here to.
Would we kind of wait till next meeting with the one number?
Another 30 days,
Right.
yeah.
I understand,
We want,
because he has, the approval that we gave him, tentative approval.
what do you want?
He has tentative approval, and we extended his site plan for another, until June,
But I'm just saying,
2 months ago.
But at one time, I need final approval so I can make my final plans.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. You're
Or
correct.
supplies.
Because once you get final approval, we're done. You know, we don't, there's no more planning commission, we're done, you know, with the matter.
Okay.
It goes over to, you know, it goes over to the township and Neil, so.
Okay, so if we make a motion, give him final approval, stipulating that we get a letter from the engineer saying everything passes and all, board members, planning commission members gets the letter, gets directed, sent directly to us. So there's no, I didn't get the letter, I didn't see the letter, we're all gonna get the letter.
Well, it'll be on next month's agenda, Mr. Tuttle.
But you can get, if you're concerned about getting it.
Right, not all board members get it via email, just to let you
Oh,
know.
yeah, I don't.
Okay. So- No, I didn't know. I appreciate your, yeah, but, no, not sir, I'm
Okay,
just
but-
wanting you to know. I know there's board members here that don't do email.
I'm one of them. My wife gets it though.
Right. I just- Mr. Tuttle, what do you want?
Well, that's what I want. I want to give them final approval as long as that everything is, we get a letter from the engineer saying that everything is passed and everything's good to go. I particularly don't want, timelines in anything. I guess I'm new at this side of it, but in the other construction side of it, it's
Yep.
very difficult to say, you must keep doing this even though if you wait a few years till economics change, you can make money instead of lose money.
Okay. For clarification, because I'm gonna use it by date, and looking at this again, it says number 5, it says Township, St. Clair County Road Commission revisions dated 1/12/2026. Is that the site plan that Aaron is reviewing as of yesterday? Because that would be how I would declare it in a motion.
that's what she was saying.
So these are just a day old? Can't be.
No, it says 1/12. 1/12.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we did just get it, and literally those are not.
All right, because that's how I would designate it, be the site plan from dated 1/12. Mr. Miller, I apologize, you're just sitting there all quietly. You gotta jump in.
I was ready if you guys were gonna go to
Oh,
Fifth City or something. No. But is there any reason why we can't get the letter this week?
no, he said yes,
can.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
They would email it. I don't know if you're a board member who does email or not.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, you know, to hold this up any longer, we're just, you know, let's get on with it.
Mr. Tuttle, what is the language that you would feel comfortable when you say, do you want to use what words do you want to use? No restrictions, no clear, how do you want to describe the letter?
I would say
He's being loud.
he passes all our ordinances.
No, how do you want to describe the letter? Because you're going to get a letter, you've seen the letters before that says,
Oh, how it's gonna be to me?
right, like, how do you want to describe the letter? That it's clear, that, what do you want, how do you want?
It meets all qualifications.
Yeah,
I like that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh. We're not on TV, are we?
So,
Oh,
But it hasn't gone.
can we talk about concrete or something?
Let me show you.
Scott, you know what language they want, right? Pretty much, I just, it meets the approvals or the conditions of the previous review letter.
Whatever was submitted before. I know, we just got the plans a day or two ago, that I
Mhm.
may not be able to do tomorrow, but.
right.
we'll do
Yeah.
as soon as we can.
Yeah.
I sent them to Erin, I did ask for quick, and she said it can't be that quick. That's basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work with Aaron and we'll get it done as quickly as we can.
And then Becky, what are you doing in regards to now with like water and sewer on the DPW side? Are you guys calling it policies? Are you calling it procedures? What are you calling it on that side? Because I know they do those.
Policies and
You're calling them policies? Okay.
And we'll, Brad, will you reread that?
I'm not,
Thank you.
yeah.
Well, he's writing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So if you watch the video and everything, pause.
Mr. Tuttle, is your motion to approve final site plan for Timber Meadows as dated 1/12/2026,
Mm-hmm.
with no conditions, with the condition that a PCE review letter is received and filed that meets all conditions of township ordinances, general and zoning, and township policies and procedures.
Yes, but I also wanted to say that all board
We'll
members
do
will
that as
be.
a second.
Okay.
Because I think technically, we probably should put it on the agenda next month, you know, and then receive and file the letter. Again, not all board members get emails. Correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Is that your,
Need a second.
is that your motion, Mr.
Yeah.
Tuttle? I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Can I have a vote, roll call?
Mr. Tuttle?
Yes.
Mr. Barrett? No, wait, no. Who seconded it? Yeah.
I did.
Mr. Barrett? Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Miller? Mr. Bennett? Yes. Motion carries.
Okay, now,
And then I'll move to place the PCE review letter as received by the township on the February Planning Commission agenda. I'll make that motion.
and Mr. Tuttle seconded it.
Yep.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Carries. Mr. Tuttle, did you have, weren't you gonna,
No, I think we're good.
We're good?
Mr. Tuttle's in agreement.
you were gonna do something else, I thought.
That's what he just his second motion was.
We'll put it on the agenda so everybody gets a bill.
Okay, okay.
I'm sure Michelle will probably send it to us anyways, but again, in all fairness in fairness, some of us do not do email, or we don't have good spouses to do the emails for us.
You don't do email?
I do. I
Okay.
know there's some that don't.
And to be fair, I know, like, Mr. Howard does not get email.
I know.
So I send snail mail.
Yeah,
Meeting
right,
minutes
I-
to them. So
right.
I will gladly send. It is important to me that everybody receives what they need.
Yeah.
So that's my job.
Okay.
Thank you.
B, SSK Development. Full Street.
Yeah, this one,
Huh?
this had to do with the sewer on Allen Road. SSK Development with Folsky, with his site plan, did he's, the only thing I can remember is, on his site plan, where is he gonna put his sewer connection or the changing of the frontage? And that all had to do with the sewer main project and special assessment on Allen Road. So I don't know where that stands.
Is there somebody here?
Are there any,
He doesn't have a representative here, does he?
And he has tentative approval also.
That's what I thought, yeah.
But I didn't think he was willing, he was wanting to do anything until the sewer main project was done, and I believe we also extended his site plan. I could be wrong, but I thought we did. I know C, I know what the reason is for C. I know that one.
He's babysitting.
I can tell. Again, with this one, it's winter. Is there a reason why?
I think it's just a matter of, they all want final approval so that they can just start building.
But he has no sewer, so,
Not, one does.
Your call has been forwarded.
I guess he
But-
did, he has an option on the north.
Yeah. That was discussed.
But he wasn't gonna do both.
No, they're gonna do all on Allen Road.
Right, okay.
But not, well, the final piece wasn't sold yet, I think.
That's on.
Okay.
But you see, this is like a price to put the sewer in.
And putting you up here by Brad and Bill.
I'm just being, Neil, I apologize up front. With Mr. Folsky, I know it says on here that he wants final approval. We were just discussing, we didn't think this was a problem. We extended tentative approval. We extended his site plan approval, and it all was relying on engineering on the Allen Road project, which I'm sewer connection, which I'm assuming is not done.
Well, the engineer just happened to be there tonight, and he has those figures.
Okay,
And it's the same engineer. It
Right.
went to Tetra Tech for their.
We don't have an engineer.
no, this one says PCE on the top. The 2.2 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's PCE. I think he's in a dead zone, Becky.
Well, we are.
Hear me now?
Yeah, we can now. So I guess the question is he submitting plans that shows now Allen Road connection, and have those been submitted?
He won't show the engineering connections until we approve the sewer.
Okay,
So that's, the township,
Yeah.
you have to have a public meeting and all that.
okay, so what's the problem of just extending the tentative approval?
There were houses, and we moved them to apartments on the north side of that.
We did that.
Here, we already did that.
We already did that. And then the engineering for the sewer was gonna go out to Allen Road instead of Lapeer.
He needed to change that on the drawings. That, I believe that was a gray area at the time.
Right, the engineering drawings won't be done until after the approvals from the public meeting.
Oh, okay, so is this just a move and extent, like, I guess, is this just?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, well, if the chair will allow, can we, I don't want to bother you again. You have more important things and better,
No,
you have
this is-
better company where you're at.
Sounds like you got the grandkids going.
So with Atkins Meadows, I looked at the meeting minutes. That one all had to do with the bylaws and the condos. Where are
Yes,
those?
They do have them, and the lady's wants that final site plan approval, or at least a tentative approval showing that, but they're gonna be there next month.
Okay, so that's also an extension. We'll have the bylaws then?
Yes,
In our packet?
yes,
Okay, we're good.
and the maintenance agreement.
Right, that was, because they're gonna put it in their bylaws?
Maintenance agreements, yes.
Yeah.
What about the storage facilities?
That's not that one. That's
What's-
that's Volsky's.
That's full speed.
He's supposed to split per his special exception use.
His special exception use was for the first phase, or first,
It was first phase
Yes.
for the storage unit facilities.
yes.
Yeah,
So,
but he needed to split it.
okay, that's all. He just needs to split the property.
Yep.
But he didn't want to split the property, Brad, did?
No, he agreed to that because then he
He did?
changed it because he said he wanted, that was gonna be a separate, it wasn't gonna be tied to the condo or to the apartments anymore, and it was gonna be a separate entity.
Okay, okay.
So,
We'll get that started then.
and it had its own entrance, I believe, also on the site plan.
It came in on the south entrance of the apartments,
Correct.
yes.
And then he had a northern entrance also, because it was supposed to go to the apartments and the condos, which aren't there anymore.
Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, have better,
Thanks.
yep, enjoy your
Bye.
night with your better company.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Becky.
I'll just,
Okay,
move to postpone SSK 2025 development Polsky to the February agenda of the Township Planning Commission.
You need a second for that?
Mm-hmm.
yes, please.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Do we, oh, yeah, okay. Do we want to make a note, it has to do with sewer connection on Elan Road,
Please.
and then in the Township Special Assessment Project? Township project. And then move to postpone Atkins Meadows to the February Planning Commission with the note, bylaws and maintenance agreements to be on the agenda, or to be included.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, old business. Kimball Township Development Focus District definition. Do we want to tackle that tonight?
No.
No?
So, I do need, there's gonna be another meeting, February 4th or the 11th. So whatever one,
February 4th or the 11th?
yeah, whatever Wednesday, fits better.
Special assessment. Special assessment.
No, this is for the Development Focus District, right?
Is this for the committee that Bill and I sat on?
So this is,
Oh, that's not what you're talking about, okay.
No.
okay. Okay.
Do you want, just move to postpone and place on the February agenda?
Do you need a second for that?
Uh,
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
And
Audio.
Nope, we have B, C, and D. These are
Uh-huh.
all, I'll just make one motion. I'll move to postpone B, Lapeer Road Pond, Gillette Contracting, Allen Road Pond, Torello Contracting, and Sparlingville Baptist Church site plan
Okay.
to the February agenda.
But for the ponds, I have a question only because I know that Neil, signed off on them.
Right.
So what do you guys need?
It's just the meeting minutes are clear. It's just an update that we had given them a timeline, and are they needing more time or just a status report?
Oh, do they have to give it to that person?
We've gotten emails before.
Well, didn't we give them like
Well,
10 months or
because
something like
I
that?
can give you a verbal, I can can give you a verbal
Or
that,
12 months or something like that?
the Lapeer one is finished, and,
Oh.
I don't know about the other, but the Lapeer
It just
one-
said reviews. The motion said
because
that we were gonna
we went
review it in
out
January.
And we're in the process of refunding the,
Reclamation bond?
yes.
That'd be great. If they're done by February, then we'll just move to,
Just the Lapeer one, I don't know about the other one.
Okay.
Lapeer, because I was handling it.
I think we gave more time to Mr. Torello, but it's just to review and make sure that the timeline, if they're in compliance and if they needed more time or not.
I will get a hold of them for the next meeting.
And then for the Baptist church, the meeting said we were supposed to do it in November, but that all has to do with the engineers.
Yeah, that's their stuff.
So, and I, just for the record, I did send the old engineer.
Which one is that one?
Lincoln
But what group, what,
for Sparlingville Baptist.
Okay.
There's been, what, 3 different engineers now?
For Sparlingville Baptist, the most recent, anyway, I emailed him and I CC'd Neil.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, why did you email him? Because they got rid of him. I was like, oh, because he was on the agenda. I was trying to do that.
You're right, gotcha. So, oh, maybe the church got another engineer now?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. It'd be wonderful if we can get I think Tetra Tech in this case, review approve letter, with their new engineer within the next 30 days, and then we will be
That's all it
done.
would take. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Is that the track the last one?
That the township paid for.
Okay.
So we have a
They said
motion?
exactly the same thing
Well,
as.
PCE said, yes,
There was no difference.
correct. So we need I think the church, if they're getting another engineer, to submit drawings that reflect the letters that we got, and then a final letter that says good to go.
Yeah, I just had nothing in writing.
Uh-huh.
It was just verbal, why did you send that email?
Oh.
I'm just following up,
Right.
yeah.
So that's my motion.
Have a second, please. Do I have a second for Brad's motion?
Mr. Miller's gonna second it.
Earn your,
What do you need, my approval for something?
Second.
your second.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
No, same sign. Okay,
Thank you,
now,
Mr. Miller.
audience participation? Do we have anyone? Reports. We had no ZBA meeting. And we have, Gary Lover's not here.
I attended the thing that you buy for us, the extra education through MTA. I attended the one on Wednesday, and if I have the recording, I'll send it to Michelle and she can send it to the group, and you guys can watch it or not. It's like basic zoning, why we do what we do, and some, the laws and stuff. It's pretty good. Catherine did it, Melhorn there at MTA, so it's about an hour. It's not that bad.
And she probably had, a handout, or like,
She's got a slideshow. Yeah, a slideshow. It's called Now You Know Planning and Zoning NIMBY is not an option, now what? So I'm forwarding this email to Michelle, and if she can forward it to the group, and it's up to you guys.
Did you record her or something?
She, the MTA did, and this is like this is the recording.
Yeah.
There's a link to the,
She's one of the presenters in that.
oh, maybe this isn't, it says it'll be available 3 to 5 days, so maybe I didn't get it yet, but when I do, I'll forward it over.
Any other business to come before the board? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn at 7:28.
So move. We're done.
Okay.
second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. Nay. Thank you, sir. We'll be looking for your letter.
Yeah.